What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today I finally got it in the mail. It went on like a vacation to several cities before I finally got it this week, and that is the brand new Yugioh VRAINS Starter Deck for 2017. So yes, this is the OCG Starter Deck, the Japanese version. I believe it's in July that we're supposed to get the English version of this, and of course this includes the new Link monsters in it too, and the new Cybers type of cards. They were Cyber for a little bit, so I almost had my own type of cards, and then they changed translation to Cybers now. So a little bummed out about that, probably still going to call them Cybers just because reasons. But yeah, I got this today. I'm so happy about getting it. It has our new protagonist on it, Yusaku, and also Decode Talker, as you can see like in the window. It shows our new Link monsters too. So let's go ahead, open this up, and show you guys all the cool new cards from it. Also, here's the new logo for VRAINS, as you guys can see. And then also on the back you have like a card list and showing off some of the new cards in this too. If you can read Japanese, there you go. But I also have my computer next to me because obviously I can't read Japanese, so that's going to help me out with hopefully any of these cards that I forget their names too. So let's go on ahead and get this open. Also, of course, got this from Jakarade.com. Be sure to check them out, link in the description. It's where I get all the OCG packs that I open up on this channel, and yeah, I really do recommend them. They're an awesome store. Usually gets here real quick. Just something that happened with the postage. I don't know. I know we had some bad weather lately in Texas, like tornado weather, so that could have slowed it down, but it went like back and forth through the same couple of cities over and over. So, like I said, it went on vacation, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? So first off, here's a rulebook. It's actually kind of heavy, which makes sense with our new rules, right? With all the changes. So, yeah, of course, again, it's all in Japanese, obviously. Shows our next set that's coming out, too. We're going to definitely do an opening of that when that's out as well. Code of the Duelist. Looking forward to that. Has Firewall Dragon, Yusaku's main monster on that. It's not Decode Talker as his signature monster, but it's going to be one of his signature monsters. We'll put it that way. So first off, I know a lot of people are going to want to see this. Here is the playmat that you get, and yes, it has the new layout of everything. You have your extra monster zones right there. Of course, it doesn't have enough room for the full playmat. If you get like two of these together or whatever, you'll be able to have more room for it. Of course, on an actual full-size playmat, like a mousepad material one, you'll be able to get the full thing on there. Is there anything? Okay. There, I'm trying to actually so you guys can see the full playmat. There we go. And yeah, the pendulum zones have been moved. They're in spell trap card zones, as we've seen several times. I've talked about that, but just in case you haven't seen that before, yeah, that's the big change. We don't actually have pendulum zones by themselves. You can use these for pendulums or just spells and traps like you normally would for your 5 back row. And then, of course, the extra monster zones are the only other change. Other than that, yeah, that's the new setup, basically. Oh yeah, also, before we go on ahead, I should show you the other side, because this actually talks about, I believe, link summoning, yeah, and some different strategies and stuff, too, for the starter deck, like we always get in these, so it always gives you some different ideas on what to do, even going over the new zones and everything for you guys. Obviously, again, it's in Japanese, so you guys probably can't really read any of this, but still really cool to see. But yeah, just kind of the usual stuff that we've seen in several of these, like, starter decks and structure decks. Let's go ahead and get to the cards, because man, these Link monsters actually look really awesome to see in person. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through the starter decks. So, first off, we have Decode Talker. This is our main Link monster to get from this, and if you guys don't know anything about Link monsters, first off, they don't have defense points. Instead, it shows, Link that has Link of 3 in this one's case, so it's Decode Talker. And also, 2,300 attack, has no level or rank on it, so no stars at the top. And also the different points that it goes to, too. So that's the other, those are really the big differences between Link monsters and other monsters that are out there. So, really cool looking, and they do look different enough from ritual monsters so they don't look basically the same. That kind of honeycomb pattern they have in the background does make it look different. And also when you summon one of these, it goes into the extra monster zone. Maybe we'll do some kind of tutorial in the future with these cards, but for now, I'm just going to show you guys the different cards you get from this. Alright, the other ultra rare that we have is Link Slayer. That's another one of these Cybers monsters. Then after that, we have Ram Clouder for a super rare, and then you actually get 3 Link monsters in this. So for this one, we also have Honeybot, and you can see it has a Link of 2 instead of defense points and everything on that. And then also Link Spider, which I think this is the one most people are happy about from this, and it looks cool too. It kind of looks like a Batmobile or something. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. But yeah, it has 1,000 attack, a Link of 1 at the bottom there. So another amazing looking card. Then afterwards, of course, they have parallel rares in this. We probably won't get this rare. It'll probably just be ultra rare, supers, and commons for ours, but who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us. But anyway, here's another one of the new cards, which is Bitron. Then we also have Draconet. Then, of course, Beast King Barbros kind of thrown in there too, which that looks pretty cool. And afterwards, I believe this is the last new card that we have from this, and that is CyberKnight Universe, which is another amazing looking card too. I love the way it looks, and of course, it's a field spell for them, so that will definitely help them out. And then the rest of it is basically just reprints and cards you can just use that are great for beginners. So obviously you gotta have Monster Reborn. This is the OCG artwork, so of course a little different from ours. Then Mirror Force, after that Galaxy Serpent, then we have like Mystery Shell Dragon, Cyber Dragons, you guys can see Photon Thrasher, External Universe, there's so many different cards. Marauding Captain, Sandgen, of course, I believe, yeah, this is the new effect one, I believe, by now. Curry Bandit, Marshmallow, then even Card D, Raikou, Battle Fader, then, of course, Scarecrow, and after that, Effect Veiler. That's a good reprint, too. There's actually some pretty good reprints in this. Dark Hole, MST, then Book of Moon, Forbidden Lance, United We Stand. That's pretty good, too. I can see that coming in handy. Pot of Avarice and Duality, Burden of the Mighty, and, of course, getting Supply Squad. That's really good. Terraforming, Call of the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Ring of Destruction, Bottomless, Compulse, Fiendish Chain, and of course, Dark Bribe. So probably the best trap cards of any starter deck too, now that I'm seeing that. You know, those are all really good trap cards. You can actually use those competitively too. So yep, there we go. That is the starter deck opening. I hope you guys have enjoyed. First off, again, this is the one that starts off Link Summing, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. And also Code of the Duelist, which is the set that will start off Link Summing. I'll get that as soon as that's out. I believe that's actually out next month for Japan in April. So we'll do an opening on that. Like I said, I believe we're getting this starter deck, though, in English. That will be around in July. I don't know if we have an exact date just yet, you know, on that. I feel like it's like the 20-something around that time. And I don't think we have a release date for Code of the Duelist yet, which will be, again, that's the main set. It's kind of probably August for us on that too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this starter deck. Do you like it? Do you like Link Monsters, or do you still not like them so much? I know a lot of people were really against them at the beginning, but honestly, I think they're going to be pretty fun to use. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because it's something different. You know, if you played this game as long as I have, you kind of are ready for a little something different. I'm not too happy about all the changes, but also I want to have kind of a new challenge, I guess, kind of, you know, for me, and I want to try to build something different. So, and I can understand if everyone doesn't feel that way too. That's just how I personally feel on it. But again, let me know what you guys think on this. I gotta say too, probably one of the best starter decks I've seen in terms of reprints and stuff. The spells and traps are actually really good in this set. So it looks like they're actually changing some things up, and that it's a lot better than like even the Arc 5 starter deck, because with that one you basically had one good reprint, and that was pretty much it, and the new cards, I guess. But for this one, we have a lot of great staple cards on this, some good reprints too, and just a lot of good Link monsters to start off with as well. So I'm looking forward to this, and of course, when it's out in English, I'll have another opening for you guys. But yeah, again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, it helps out a ton, especially with the whole new YouTube system. And of course, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about this starter deck, and what are the openings you guys want to see in the future. Of course, anything new that comes out for Yu-Gi-Oh!, whether it's English or Japanese, I do openings on, and also some random openings too, so be sure to subscribe for that. And yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching this video, and of course I will catch you guys later. See ya.